Welcome to the vault, everybody. Leon and Pierre here, and we're on the precipice of another big release. So, Fear of God is going to release a 5-cap capsule.
Yep.
Right? And 10 a.m. And I think this is going to be one that I think a lot of folks are going to be interested in because I already feel it. And I know you do too. There's tons of scurrying and scattering around trying to figure out where you can get the caps, which color you can get where, all that good stuff. And we have those answers. So we got those answers directly from a really ultra reliable source.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't get much more reliable than the individual we got this information from. But with that, I think we'll do a good job of getting into the description. But I'd love, before I take people through that verbally, you kind of share a little bit about the brand and the guy behind the brand, because we all know how much you love streetwear. So take it from here, Leon, and if you could, and share with us a little bit about this brand and what's coming out.
Sure. Fear of God, I guess, is one of the more upscale designer type brands. It resells for a lot of money. It's founded by a fellow named Jerry Lorenzo. His full name is actually Jerry Lorenzo Manuel Jr. So if you know a little bit about baseball, Jerry Manuel didn't have a prolific MLB career, but he was the bench coach for the Florida Marlins. He eventually became the manager of the Chicago White Sox. So what that means is that Jerry Lorenzo was around athletics and sports and baseball pretty much his whole life. So a lot of that influence comes into when he designed his Fear of God collection. So
you can feel it for sure. You can feel it.
Yeah. So 2018, he dropped his what he's called the 5th collection. That was his first kind of dive into new era caps. A lot of people were really surprised because the price hit was extremely deep. I don't know how else to say it. $300 retail new era hat. They resold for a lot of money. It got up to $500. He's done since he's done a lot of pop-up shops like at Complex Con or events at All-Star games in like Miami, where those hats again $300, $350, resold for $600 and up and up and up. A lot of the hype beast culture that people don't like about sneakers, he brought a lot of that to the hats initially. So I'll take you guys through some of the initial releases. I actually have a couple myself, and then we can kind of compare and contrast to the Essentials line, which is essentially a lower barrier of entry. It doesn't cost as much. But Jerry Lorenzo doing some big things. He's recently been named head of Adidas basketball. He had a deal with Nike, and now he's with Adidas. So he's doing big things. But the big thing that he's known for is the quality of product. So if you take a look at this, not many hats are going to come packaged like this, right? Big ass box like this. I guess he was just trying to justify the $300 price tag. Me myself, I was too frugal to get it at $300, so I waited a couple of years and I caught it on a Black Friday sale for $65.
You and I have been seeing some pretty impressive hat boxes lately, because we just, when we did that bodega video too, man, that box was crazy.
Exactly. So it actually comes in like this dust bag, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, they're better for that price, right, Leon?
Yeah, I know, right? So get the bag. So here. So this is the mustard version. So this was, I would say, is probably one of the last great capsules done made in USA.
Yeah, it's got Pittsburgh Pirate vibes, man.
Yeah, exactly. And then in made in USA fashion, there's loose threads, but whatever. That's a subject for another day. So we got the two-tone mustard and black. It's got the signature 5 at the back, made in USA, so it passes the sound check. Right. Inside's got white guts, green bottom. Fear of God. It says 2017 on it. Made in USA 8. So it's got all the old tags. This like makes you feel like it's like a hat from the 90s, right? So this is from the 5th collection. This version was this one is from the 5th collection as well. This was gifted to me by my dear friend Tom. So shout out to Tom. So this is the navy version. It looks like a Detroit Tigers hat, basically. I think the Tigers.
And that was the same price point as the other one, right?
Yeah, $300. I think the Tigers was the first team his father played for, so that's probably why they all kind of have that Tigers look.
Yeah, I love Old English, man. I mean, I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, these hats are so plain." These things are beautiful, man. Show the
These are
inside.
good every day.
The insides are beautiful too, man.
Yeah. So white guts,
Mm-hmm.
green tags, $1 to avoid duties. Shout out to TJ. But yeah, all the good stuff in it.
Yeah.
So it's a great collection. So what I liked that he did was that he actually made a line of clothing where it wasn't such a high price to start.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
last year he started a separate, I guess, brand called Fear of God Essentials,
Mm-hmm.
and he priced it a little bit lower. So
That's what I'm wearing right now. Is last year's Essentials.
exactly. I think this came out for the All-Star game that was in Chicago. I could be wrong, but
I don't remember.
But it's definitely modeled after the White Sox. So black on white. His father, again, was a manager of the White Sox. This one actually comes with an MLB battering, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's inside?
I love this inside, man.
Yeah. So it's got white guts, but he actually made it so that it looks weathered and it looks worn. So
I love it, man.
Yeah, I've probably
It's
once
probably
or
my
twice.
favorite touch on the cap, honestly. I love that. I love that little detail.
So what we know about the Fear of God Essentials pack that's releasing later today at 10 a.m. Eastern is they're all going to have green bottoms. Last year's version had a gray bottom. So, I mean, that's enough for me to want to get the green one. So I'm going to be on the hunt.
I prefer green bottoms anyway.
Yeah. So we've obtained a special, I guess, vendor list of where to get what color. And you're going to take us through that. So let's hear about that.
Yeah. So if you're looking for all of the colors but red, New Era is the place for you. So newera.com, you can get every color but red.
Okay.
Lids locations, you can find navy, black, and walnut. So Lids will be the place to find navy, black, and walnut. Now, the West Coast, you're looking for royal blue, right? In these specific stores, you can find royal blue on the West Coast. PacSun, Nordstrom's, RSVP, and Undftd. Now, Champs, Foot Locker, Foot Action, and East Bay. That's going to be your exclusive place to find red. So if you're looking for red, Champs, Foot Locker, Foot Action, and East Bay, that's where you find red exclusively. Now, aside from the red, Champs, Foot Locker, Foot Action, and East Bay will also have all of the other colors, the black, the navy, and the walnut, right? But no royal.
No royal. Okay.
So Champs, Foot Locker, Foot Action, East Bay, you'll be able to get all of the colors but royal, and it's the only place to get red. Other boutiques were able to curate what they wanted themselves, meaning they're not going to, I can't really pin down what each of these retailers or these boutiques are going to carry, but they're going to have some, but they were able to curate specifically what they wanted for those locations. That's Snipes, Social Status, Sneaker Politics, Wish, and Maniere. So those are kind of in summary where you find these. I can go through it one more time, and then we can also put it in the description of the video. Newera.com, you can get all the colors but red. Lids, you get navy, black, and walnut. On the West Coast, and the West Coast only, this is where you can find royal blue. PacSun, Nordstrom's, RSVP, and Undftd. Now, Champs, Foot Locker, Foot Action, and East Bay, that's your exclusive place to find red. So that's where you go. You want red, that's the place. Now, they will also carry all of the other colors but royal. So they'll also have the navy, they'll have the black, and they'll have the walnut. Other boutiques that are able to curate what they wanted to kind of select from this capsule to carry in their respective boutiques are Snipes, Social Status, Sneaker Politics, Wish, and Maniere. So that's kind of, again, in summary, where you can find these hats.
Perfect. So cool. Happy hunting, everyone. You know, hopefully you guys catch on the ones you want to catch. I hope this is a release that's big enough that you won't need to pay resale for. But, you know, until next time, make sure you guys like, rate, review, subscribe, comment in the in the comment section which ones you guys hit on, which ones you guys missed on. Let us know. But until next time, stay fitted, guys.
See you, everybody.